This is Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews. So here's a finished set. We'll start off with the box. So here you got a big rig with a trailer, 4 minifigures, 640 pieces. And on the back it shows the roof can open up, the door can open up, and other various functions. And here's the instruction booklet. You have your inventory list, your sticker sheets, and your minifigure assembly. Now I will let you know, in the instruction book it was hard to tell what colors to use for these 2 shades of gray, so I know my construction isn't right on top, it's the wrong colors, but I built it anyways. Now moving on to the minifigures, here's who we got. So here we have Mark Henry, Wade Barrett, Daniel Bryan, and The Rock. The minifigs themselves are pretty hideous. Look at their hands. They're just basically wrist with open slots inside. Now, I'm unsure why they included these ugly ends of studs on them, these holes, but you can fit the end of studs inside them like this. Now this is just silly. Anyways, here's a scale compared to the Lego minifigure. These wrestling figures would look like the Big Show compared to a normal person. Now moving on to the main model. Here's the big rig. So here, top opens up, and put your minifigs aside in a little cramped area. And yes, the doors do open, just like the picture. Now there's one big flaw with this rig. Go watch it right here. A little bit disappointing. Let's go move on to the trailer. Here's your trailer. So here, these are wall panels with stickers on each of them, 4 stickers. And then underneath there's transparent windows. Flip to the other side and you have empty space for storage. The front of the trailer has transparent windows as well. And you have one satellite dish here and one big one here that rotate. Another thing, these stickers here are meant for the interior, but I put them outside because they look bland without them. So let's open this up and see what's inside. So here's the roof and the sides opened up. You have your access way. Onto the back of the trailer you have TV monitors and computers. Now unfortunately you can't sit him down, he's just too big, so you have to swivel the chair like that. And he doesn't sit. That's more like it. So on top there's a platform where you could actually stand your minifigure on. But yes, it is a safety hazard because this thing doesn't hold so well. He falls and injures himself. Now if you look, that's all the platform is held with, those little studs. Another thing I wanted to mention too was I added these plates. They were all extra pieces and it didn't show any of these in the instruction book, so I just put them on here because if you don't, this is what it looks like without them. Now let's test the clutch power of this plastic. So there you have it, the Stackdown hauler set by C.M Construction. Before I give my final thoughts, let's ask these guys first. What do you think about it, Wade Barrett?
Hey!
Alright, you didn't like it. How about you, Dan O'Brien? Do you like it? Is it a good set? What do you think?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
How about you, Mark Henry? What do you think?
It's not good enough!
Now, what are your thoughts on this? Rock?
Steaming, stinking pile of grade A monkey crap!
Alright, so some people don't like it, some do. Let's have my final thoughts. Now first off, let's start with the construction. The construction was pretty poor because there's a lot of blocks that didn't overlap. So you had a lot of sections that just kept on falling apart. And secondly, plastic quality I would say is a little bit below average. So it's not really that great. Most of the other Chinese blocks that I've used and built with are better than these C.M Construction blocks. Now, do I think the set is worth it? For retail price, no, 50 bucks. But I did get it for 25, and I like big rigs and big vehicles, so if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't even look at the Smackdown building sets. But this was brought to my attention, and I had to get it when I found it on sale. So there you have it, the Stackdown hauler set.